folks. This video is meant for Gabbie Hannah's audience, most of which is teenage folks and individuals. And I just wanted to say that youth isn't something to demonize, and that's something that a lot of Gen Z has been dealing with. But however, with age comes experience with people who are not good for you in your life. And I just wanted to straight up come out and say, is Gabbie a narcissist? I don't know. Only a mental health professional can make that decision. However, as a survivor of domestic violence and narcissistic abuse, I can see similarities in Gabbie's behavior when it comes to people who choose to disassociate with her. And nobody has received as much targeted malice in this way as her former roommate and friend, Jessi Smiles. And people associated with Jessi, such as her friend Jen Dent or anybody else. And so I can say that there are few things worse than a person who will demonize trauma and weaponize boundaries for their own benefit. Gabbie is really quick to set the rules of engagement for other people when it comes to interacting with her or talking about her. And she keeps screenshots and will try invoking an emotional response from people, and will rationalize anything related to an action that she personally has done and provide any sort of excuse for hurtful and inappropriate behavior, and she will try to make excuses for it. So for example, when it came to the escape the night situation of my previous video, she tried blaming it on her ADHD, and I'm not even going to get to that in this video because this is about Jessi Smiles and Gabbie Hannah's situation and the lessons learned in this situation. And so basically, Jessi Smiles has repeatedly told Gabbie to leave her alone. Gabbie has harassed Jessi for things that Jessi has done and what Jessi's friends have done. And if you truly look and listen to Jessi's video, you will understand. There has been signs of this throughout the years. If you go look at the video from a year ago that Jen Dent posted. And so Gabbie has a history of using other people to get messages to Jessi, and has repeatedly spoken up about Jessi's rape and any backlash that happened with Jessi's rapist, who I'm not going to name. The thing is, it doesn't matter. Any evidence, any context that you can provide doesn't matter, because the breach in friendship, the breach in trust already happened. If you do a bad thing, there's accountability that takes place. And people have a right to not want to deal with you. And so here's the thing that I really wanted to talk to you folks who follow Gabbie, and anybody who thinks that this is just being blown out of proportion. Here's the thing. When one is a child or a teenager, almost everything is out of your control. And it's extremely difficult for people to hear and respect your your boundaries. Or maybe it could have been my upbringing. In my previous lessons learned video, I talked about how accountability is not hate. I will repeat that, but I will add that sorry does not erase actions that took place, and that an apology does not entitle you to forgiveness. An apology does not entitle you to people wanting you in their life as a friend, as a colleague, as an associate, or as an acquaintance. Jessi Smiles is a survivor of abuse. This was very abusive. This was very toxic. And her video shows how bad things can get when someone is obsessed with you and obsessed with their image, and how you get perceived as their greatest threat. And so the lesson learned here is that Gabbie Hannah needs to leave Jessi Smiles alone. Gabbie needs to understand that actions have consequences, and people not liking you and talking about what you did to them is their right. You are not the only person that gets to talk about what happened and trying to be very circuitous about the situation to basically get people to get confused. It doesn't work. After a while, it just isn't effective anymore. And people have, over the years, spoken up and about it. And if Gabbie hasn't gotten it, who knows if she'll get it this time. But the thing is, excuses and rationalization does not cancel abuse. It's impossible for someone to be canceled truly if that is truly what Gabbie's fear is. Gabbie really values her popularity, her image, her status. And the thing is, so many people have bounced back. Gabbie has a core loyal audience. There's enough space for multiple successful women influencers in the industry. Jessi had a miscarriage. She's currently pregnant again. She's trying to live her life, but this other person, this Gabbie lady, keeps being her personal boogeyman, and it's not okay. Like, I've been seeing it. I haven't talked about it, but this really is just, wow, because as a fellow survivor of domestic violence, wow, it resonated so much with me. I know to you, it may not make sense, but as you grow and you gain life experiences, you'll see in your life a Jessi that is suffering at the hands of a Gabbie. This Gabbie could be a friend, a parent, a spouse, a sibling, a boss, a co-worker. So, or you may be seeing that as a friend, or one day it could be you. So really, just trust me, no one deserves to go through what Jessi Smiles has gone through. And it's not okay. I've been seeing messages from Gabbie's audience talking about if this is just any regular sort of drama. It's not. It's not. And I really hope that Jessi's nightmare will be over, or that she can get the financial help to maybe potentially get a restraining order. So thank you for watching this video. Please let me put any comments down below. I hope this helped.